But let's back up. I started doing this for me. I didn't start doing this for other people. I was doing it to help myself and to not drive Jeff crazy, and so we could still eat really good food. What I didn't know then is that I was essentially doing this to help other people. I didn't realize that I was preparing back then for what I'm doing now. I was doing this then. I was setting myself up for what I'm doing now, and I get emotional about it because I just believe that that's how God works. I believe that we have a purpose in life, and we don't always know what that is. Sometimes we don't really understand what we're doing right now. Like, we don't understand where our journey is taking us, only to find out later that that's why we were doing that, or that's why we were, that's why we met that person, or that's why we, read that book. Maybe that book meant nothing to you 4 years ago, and now you're like, I just read that book. That will help me now. It didn't help me then. We're not always aware that what we're working on, or something that we're doing, or someone that we're talking to, or that we meet, we're not always aware of what is happening in that moment until later on. So I didn't realize that all this stuff that I was researching and trying all these foods and learning about different food allergies and intolerances and all that, I didn't know that I was going to have a blog and people follow me, and this is crazy. I think it's so powerful to think about. I get excited and so thankful that that's where God has put me. Maybe you don't know this. I actually went to school for elementary education, and I loved every second of it. I loved my class so much. I loved teaching. I loved being with all the children every day. I still keep in touch with some of them. Hey, kids. So that's some of my story for you. It's a lot for me to say, not because it's difficult, but to tell you my story and not have like an hour of your time. I'm trying to keep this short, y'all. And you can read more about my journey on my what's that thing called? My blog. Yeah, that thing. And to be honest, it's funny because the one thing I didn't tell you is in that time that I just gotten married, and Jeff and I were, figuring all this food stuff out together, and what I could and couldn't eat and all this stuff, and I'm posting photos and people are saying, oh, you need a blog, oh, you need a cookbook, whatever, what's that recipe? And I'm like, I don't know, I just made it up. I was encouraged by so many people to write a cookbook or start a blog. The thing that deterred me, funnily enough, is, wait for it, I couldn't think of a name for my blog, and I feel like it's so stupid to say that out loud, because it's like, oh, I could have started this like 3 years before I actually started this thing, but that's the truth. I do want to say thank you to my husband and my family for just supporting me through this journey. I know it hasn't been easy. I know I've been cranky. When I had to eliminate sugar, I was like, don't talk to me. Like, leave me alone. Like, it was bad because anyway, that's a whole nother story. But let me just tell you, I am so thankful for my friends and my family and my husband for doing this with me and just being along this journey and being open to taste my foods and tasting what they find to be crazy. One thing, oh, please don't cry, Krysten. My grandpa, he would taste anything that I would make, and I made the mistake of serving him something with hummus a little too many times, to the point where anything I'd make, it could be like key lime pie, and he'd be like, is there hummus in this? So I just sincerely appreciate my family for being a part of this, because it's not easy. I also want to extend that thank you and appreciation to you for watching this video, for being a part of my journey, whether it's been since 2015 and day one, or if it was a year ago or last week. You mean a lot to me, and no like or follow or comment or email or anything goes unnoticed. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this or read my blogs or be a part of this journey with Krysten's Kitchen. Like I said before, I didn't realize that 7 or 8 years ago that I was doing all of this research and work for what I'm doing now. So you could actually be starting your journey now and not realizing it for a couple years. I didn't realize it till a couple years later, and I'm very grateful that I not only realized it, but I took action and I started Krysten's Kitchen to help other people. So you may be on your own journey in whatever field that may be. I encourage you to take notice of the things around you, take notice of the things that you're doing, and see how you can pay it forward to help others. It may be a blog, it may be just telling your story to a friend or a neighbor. But I encourage you to do that because you never know how many people that you're able to help in the process. I'm eating my hair right now. Okay, we good? We good? Okay, wait, no. Haha, I got you. Okay,